This is 7 National News, and in our top story, the UAE Vice President, Prime Minister and ruler of Dubai, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, attended the award ceremony for Dubai's Crown Prince, His Highness Sheikh Hamdan bin Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, who was named champion at the 2014 ADEC FEI World Equestrian Games over in Normandy, France. His Highness Sheikh Hamdan clinched the gold medal in the individual championship, which drew 173 of the world's finest riders from 47 countries. Celebrated every 4 years, the World Equestrian Games are the biggest horsing event in the world. Commenting on the victory, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed said that UAE riders have become a hard figure in international competitions, given their long experience and high ability, which enable them to compete in the toughest challenges and win professionally. He added that this is what we experience in Emiratis, who recognise that first place is only reserved for hard workers and loyal achievers. His Highness Sheikh Mohammed then praised His Highness Sheikh Hamdan for good planning, which enabled him to gain good skills and competence to win the race successfully. The gold title was earned by His Highness Sheikh Mohammed in the 2012 FIA World Endurance Championship at Euston Park over in the UK. This year, His Highness Sheikh Hamdan finished first, even though 4 UAE riders withdrew from the race. His Highness General Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, the Crown Prince of Abu Dhabi and Deputy Supreme Commander of the UAE Armed Forces, received the Foreign Minister of Saudi Arabia, Prince Saud Al Faisal, Saudi's Intelligence Chief, Prince Khalid bin Bandar Al Saud, and the Saudi Minister of Interior, Prince Mohammed bin Nayef bin Abdulaziz Al Saud. During the meeting, the Saudi Foreign Minister conveyed the greetings from the custodian of the 2 holy mosques, King Abdullah bin Abdulaziz Al Saud of Saudi Arabia. The 2 sides discussed ways of enhancing and developing relations between the UAE and Saudi Arabia in different spheres towards the achievement of common strategic interests. They also reviewed the march of the GCC and the keen interest of the 2 countries in supporting GCC joint action, adopting the positions that are in the interest of a united GCC and people of the GCC states, both in the present and the future, in order to empower them to face looming dangers and challenges. The Zayed Giving Initiative has, since its inception in 2003, reached out to more than 3 million children and elderly people and has conducted over 7,000 heart surgeries free of charge. Musa Al-Otaiba, the member of the initiative's Board of Trustees, said that the humanitarian mission had attracted thousands of prominent doctors, specialists, consultants and surgeons from around the world, who have made valuable humanitarian contributions into the Emirates volunteer medical camps. In a short time span, she added, the Zayed Giving Initiative has extended its surgical, curative and preventative programs to several parts of the world, becoming the hope for thousands of patients in countries including the UAE, Morocco, Tunisia, Lebanon, Jordan, Syria, Sudan, Somalia, Bosnia, Haiti, Pakistan, Tanzania, Indonesia and Egypt. The initiative has made valuable contributions to various areas of the community and volunteering, including health, education, environment and culture. Over the past few years, the initiative has attracted thousands of volunteers to reach out to millions of people in Arab and African countries. Doctors are urging parents to get their children vaccinated against influenza before schools reopen on Sunday. Speaking at a back-to-school health checklist roundtable by Dubai Healthcare City, Dr. Mehat Abu Shaban, a consultant in paediatrics and allergy at the American board, stated that they must do this month, or at most by October, as it takes about 2 weeks for antibodies to take effect. He added that the number of paediatric visits due to flu and ear infections rise sharply at this time of year, with on average 35% due to ear infections and another 5% due to common cold and flu. He added that most children catch colds about 6 to 8 times a year, and that kids aged between 2 and 6 years are the most affected. Viruses, said Dr. Abu Shaban, can spread by sneezing, coughing, talking, or by touching contaminated surfaces. However, adopting proper hygiene, like washing hands for 20 seconds, covering the mouth while coughing and sneezing, not sharing water bottles, food or other personal items, prevents viruses from spreading. Research also shows that around 30 to 100% of antibiotics prescribed are unnecessary or inappropriate, and overuse can make one resistant to viruses. And continuing with education, according to the Abu Dhabi Education Council, ADEC, private schools in the capital will not be allowed to collect a lump sum of annual fees from parents. This is in response to a number of complaints ADEC has received from parents against some schools that have asked them to pay fees for the whole school year at once. In a statement, ADEC reiterated that the registration fee should not be more than 5% of the annual fees and should be considered as an advance on the total fee. And finally, looking to other news now, after some fierce battles throughout Friday night's One Fighting Championship, the event concluded with dominating title fights, which witnessed 2 new champions, followed by a successful title defense. More than 4,000 people had packed into the World Trade Center this weekend to catch the gripping MMA action during ONE FC's Middle Eastern debut. A total of 9 battles made up the fight card to entertain the crowd, where they were treated to a few closely contested matchups between some of the best mixed martial artists of the championship. British kickboxing and Muay Thai champion James McSweeney had set the tone for dominating fights to follow after an annihilating win during the heavyweight bout, after knocking his opponent out within a few minutes into the first round.
We know every second the guy was in there, he's a very good jiu-jitsu guy. Every second he's trying to take me down. He wants to take me down one time. So I have 15 minutes. I can take my time, take my time, take my time. And then when I see the opening, I see that he kept raising his hands. So I see the body shot was there and it gave me the right cross. I dropped him and then I made the soccer kick. And then these rule set really does help the striker, you know? Where like other rule sets where you can't soccer kick or knee the head of a down opponent, I'd have to go into guard and maybe he would have recovered and the fight would be a different fight. Whereas in these rules, I can kick him in the head.
The fight card also included a total of 3 title fights, where the unbeaten wrestler, Ben Askren, registered a dominating victory to become the new welterweight champion. Askren displayed no mercy towards his opponent, and it took him 1 minute and 40 seconds to knock Suzuki out and become the new champion. Mongolian martial artist Jadamba was the new featherweight champion after beating Koji Oishi, who had registered continuous assaults to stretch the title fight until the 5th round. Shinya Aoki retained his right to hold the lightweight title after forcing the UFC veteran Kamal Shaloris to submission within a few minutes into the final fight.
I took it, you know, he should have really done it the easy way. Just gave me the damn belt and gave me my paycheck and said, go home to America, have a good time. But, you know, some people got to learn the hard way. Right away, I told him, I'm going to grab you, I'm going to throw you in the ground, I'm going to punch you till the ref stops it. That was my prediction, that's what happened. I knew it was going to happen the whole time. I'm calm, you know, I don't like to get too overexcited. My best performances come when I'm calm, but still a little bit excited. So I was just focused on getting to him. I saw him lift his leg. I didn't know if it was a kick or a knee coming. And you know, when they lift that leg, they're kind of balanced. Boom, I swarmed him. I was able to get that wrist right away, which left him a little defenseless for a lot of easy punches. And it was all downhill from there.
This is very simple. He can take him down and get him back control and then, you know, finish in the rear neck choke.